So today I have a nice fat stack of photo cards to put away, and it's very early morning, so that's why my voice sounds a bit strange. But yeah, we're going to start with the GFriend binder and move our way up. Okay, here we are. So the first thing I need to put away is the bigger inclusion. I have another one of these very stupid fold-out thingies. Yeah, currently I have Anna's full set, Yedin Apple, Yuchu Tilted, Shinbi Broken Room, Shinbi Apple, MG Apple. I guess I don't need that many more Apple ones. I don't know if I'm really collecting those though. And then moving on to the photo card section. First up, we have this MG from the Apple version set that I'm collecting. I can never. There we go. Yes, let's let her in. So pretty. I love this set so much. And the only one I'm missing now is Swan. And then for the Witch version, I just have MG again. I got quite a few MG cards recently, so that's kind of why they're all going to be MG. But yes, here's my progress on that set. And then I have her Lenti. So there it is. And she has the Apple version back, which basically magnets have Apple version, middle liners have White Tilted, and the eldest two have Broken Room. I don't really know why they did that, and I don't know why 3 of them are horizontal and 3 of them are vertical, but whatever, they're kind of pretty anyway, so it's okay. And I just had so many of them, and it was not that hard to collect them. Okay, here we are. And then I have this Yuchu, and I believe she goes with this set. The reason I don't have this split out into separate pages like these sets is because obviously I don't have a lot of cards for these yet, and so I figured just keeping them on one page like this would be fine for now, but this one can probably get its own set soon, and then I can do those too. Finally, I have Avi's business card. Smart, so true. So here we go, and then I'm just missing Anna, which, what's new, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And now we can move on to my assorted binder. There we go. Okay, so first up, I have Itsy cards to put away. I finally have this Julian. There she is. I can put her right here. So now the old-fashioned telephone set is complete. Yep. So now Crazy in Love is officially 100% done. And then for this page, the conceal page, I have the big limited card. The like non-random one. Okay, so there's that. Also, the glare has gotten progressively worse, but we're just gonna deal with it. And finally, I get to put away these 3 Not Shy cards. So I want to store them from red to green. Yeah. Red, yellow, green. And this is one of like my favorite unit cards in existence, so I'm really happy about having that. And then that's it for Itsy. next, we move on to Billy. So for Billy, I decided to try sleeving them only in the Japanese size smaller sleeves. I want to do this because, well, if you didn't notice, I double sleeve a lot of my cards with the Japanese size on the inside and the regular size on the outside for the Dragon Shields, because I really don't like it when the cards move around. But, you know, double sleeving cards is pretty excessive. So I want to try just using the Japanese sleeves so that I can see if I like it this way more. Basically, my thought was they won't really move around that much within the pocket. They'll kind of sit where they are, but they can't move around within the sleeve. And I might like that more. Yes, so we have 2 in here. Oh, also I have their age order written out here. I pretty much know it by now, but I have it written out because they never do anything in age order. They have like their own group assigned order. And I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to store them in that order or in their age order. But for now, I have an age order. And then we have Sura for the green set. And then we just have to put away Miss Suki. It goes here. And then for the IDs, I'm also debating whether or not I'm going to store it in color order, because 3 members have purple and 3 members have blue, and it's not an age order at all, and just, you know, it's complicated. But yep, that was all for Billy. Now I have 1 card to put away for Nina. Miss Hasu. So here we go. This is one of her Make Star cards. I originally was going to collect all of her Pobs, and then I was like, that's hard and very expensive, and they kind of stopped showing up after a little while. And I just kind of decided, like, also it's not like my top priority in terms of spending a lot of money on non-album cards, so I think I'll just be happy with these ones. And then I have the BBC postcard and the like film strip thingy, but yeah. And finally for this binder, we go into my miscellaneous section of like things I'm not really collecting, but that I pull and sometimes trade for, and we have just a lot of twice. So I am completing my Momo page for Formula of Love. We have her Blanket version card and her blue ID card. And yes, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. So now we are complete with Miss Momo for Formula of Love. And then for Mina, I think I have almost all of her cards. So first I have the Break It version 1. And I have the other Explosion version. Then I have the whatever those were called. I give up. The pastel one. I have the other pastel one. By the way, the way I decided to set these pages up was like normal heart. If you see them, it's the same. Yeah, so that's kind of how that's laid out. And then I feel like the middle rows kind of make sense. So, middle row and column. Then we have her scratch card. And then her ID card. And the only things I'm missing now are the Study About Love conversion card and the Break It ID card. Yeah, I wanted to collect an Open set. You see these ones are sleeve only in the Japanese sleeve too. I may have to trade for Dahyun, but not like other members, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna go through with it, but yeah, anyway. Rainbow, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. This Momo card was like the death of me, actually. I pulled every single one of her cards except for these two. Yeah, these two. So it was basically destiny, guys. Just saying. Okay. Now we can move on. Also, this will change once we get 57 picture, but yeah. Now we move on to my I guess binder. Okay, sorry the shadow and like light is kind of weird here, but we're doing some very important things today. We are finishing my Border Day 1 card sets, which I could not be happier about. So here is the Dawn version, finally complete. And then here is the Aspirin, finally complete. Oh my god. These look so beautiful. I'm really happy about that. I was like sort of got scammed out of these cards, but then they like sent it after they tried to scam me. But then the cards came like completely destroyed and it was a whole mess, so I ended up having to kind of overpay to get these cards, but I finally have them now, so it's fine. Then we have my final card for my Border Carnival set, which is the Hype version group card. I collect the group cards because they're cute. Yeah. But now Border Carnival is something too. Border Hakanai, I think that's what it is. I need the selfie cards still, but they're a little bit expensive, so I just haven't really prioritized them. And I'm only collecting J's because they're expensive, so I'm fine just collecting my one bias. Nothing for the group card page. Target page is done. Over here, I have Jay. Sorry, I was looking at Jake's card as I was talking about Jay. I have Jay's Skilla Essential card. So now Jay's complete for this version here. And then I have Jake's card. And this card is kind of cursed. It reminds me of that Nyan Eyes Wide Open card. If you know, you know. I don't know why it's so freaking red, or why he's wearing a terrible headband and like not matching the other cards, and it's just irritating. It's fine. So there's this page. Oh, and then I do want to put that there because I do have this card. I have all the normal cards complete. I just need to work on the essential cards. As you can see, this page is really sad. Yeah. And then finally, I have Jake's creepy cat card. Oh my god, it's so cute. This is definitely my favorite page. Maybe out of all my Enhypen pages, it's really, really pretty though. Yeah, so I just need these two. And then now, we get to scoot on back to Target. Sorry about that. Now we get to skedaddle on back to Jay. And yes, I have this card. Oh my god. She cannot be like a more precious human being. I love her more than life itself. If I could ever get this card in. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So now I'm just missing these ones, and her first page will be done. I know, I'm really happy about that. I kind of debated splitting these up into several pages, but it feels so wasteful that I just don't really see the point. So yeah, Fun has been complete, but my little society, I finally have these 2 cards to put away. Ta-da! I am so happy with the progress I've made on my little society. Like, yeah, unless you are a chain collector, you have no idea how hard it is to complete our set for this freaking album. It's terrible photo card odds. Yes, but now I'm only missing 1 card for her to finish that off, and this looks so pretty. My mini cards, most of them are at Yoko. I really need to finish these sets, so my ticket has been done. I'm also completing Talk and Talk. I love this card. Probably one of my favorite chain cards ever. It's so pretty. So can you see how freaking fat this binder is? It's a little bit rough out here. I guess now Talk and Talk is officially complete. And then I just have this card, which I believe is the Apple Music 9-way ticket benefit to add. And this is the first jar card, so I need to move all of these down a space. And actually, exciting development. Just last night, on an impulse purchase, I bought a mini collect book to store my channel album cards. So I'm really excited for that to, you know, ship and get to me. I just don't really like having these like on an iPocket page, and like it just feels kind of empty to me. So I think it'd be much cuter if they were in a collect book. So yeah, I got one of the like 2-pocket ones. I'll probably set it up like in a video once I get it. So you'll see that eventually. It'll probably come in December. But yeah, that was pretty much everything for today. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. If you have stuck to this point with me, and I will see you in my next video.